So there are a ton of Digivices in the Digimon franchise, right? But which one has the best sprite work overall? The Digimon.net website decided to find out for themselves, and they asked their viewers which of these 5 Digivices has the best sprites in the series, and they actually went as far as to find out in a little poll. So what we're gonna be doing today is going over that poll, and before we get right into it, I want you guys to leave a comment letting me know what you think the best sprites in the whole series are. You know, you got the regular Digivices right here, the Digimon 25th, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum, we have the Digimon Vital Bracelet. There's so many to choose from in this series. Let me know what some of your favorites are in the comments below, and let's get right into this little poll. So starting things off, we're just gonna go right to this website right here. I'll have a link to it in the description if you guys want to vote on this poll or see any of the Digimon.net other polls. Think about checking that out. But basically, they asked all their viewers, and they gave options from the Vital Bracelet, the Digimon Crossloader, the Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Progress, which is actually, I think it was pretty cool, and also just the regular Digimon, I think it's like the original or the originals and the original Pendulums. So starting things off, we're gonna start off with 5th place, and let's actually look at the way it was sorted out. So you can see actually we're going right to the meat and potatoes here. It looks like Vital Bracelet did win, but the original got only 6%, and the Color and Pendulum only got 18. So if you combine both those, they got 24%, which is still pretty low. I really like the original sprite work on the original Digimon. I think that like the classic Agumon doesn't get beat by anything. The classic Blitz Greymon doesn't get really beat by anything. There's some of my favorite sprite works. The Greymon, the Tyrannomon, there's some of my favorite sprites in just the whole series. So it's weird to see them ranked this low, but you know, it is kind of what it is. I don't think you can actually fight against the Vital Bracelet sprites. Those sprite works are like way too detailed and too good. But looks like, you know, the big chunk of the pie was the Vital Bracelet series. So looking back, I think that like obviously these need some work, but you know, it sucks they're that low. But if you combine them and the Digimon Color for 3rd, you get 24, which is still 3rd place, so it makes sense. Also, the Digimon Pendulum Progress getting 4th, I feel like just not enough people have played with those to really have like that attachment to those Vpet devices, so it makes sense that they're kind of low. But then like the surprising one is that the Digimon Color lost to the Digimon Crossloader, and I think the sprite work on these are really, really good. Maybe just the people saw how detailed and good these sprites were, and they voted for them. But I can't imagine that a lot of people played with this one either. I personally haven't played with that one, so I don't have any attachment to it. But I think those sprite works are really, really cool, and who knows, maybe we'll even get a remake of that like Digivice after we're done with like the Pendulum and the Color remakes that Bandai's doing right now. And obviously the 1st place is going to be the Vital Bracelet. Remember, we have the BE and the Vital like Hero series, but man, these sprite works are just so good. All of these guys look so good on every single dim. And there's also like sprite work for other BE devices. You have like the My Hero Academia ones. You have, I think it's like Tokyo Avengers. You have other sprite works for like other games too. I think it's just really, really solid sprite work. And I think that, you know, Bandai as a company is going to be using this sprite work in a lot of their other Digivices moving forward. We can already see with the Digimon 25th Color Evolution, the Digivice that's coming out in a month or two, they're going to be using a lot of the same sprites from, you know, the Vital Bracelet series. I think like all of the same base mons are actually in there. Like I think like the Agumon's the same base sprite, the Gabumon's the same base sprite as it was in the Vital Hero. So it's actually really, really cool to see that, you know, we're not losing all of what the Vital Hero brought to the table just yet, and we're going to get a little bit more out of it. Because yeah, I think some of these sprites are really, really good. Like Omnimon looks great, Machinedramon looks great. So that being said, I do think that there is one little piece of the pie that was left out. I think that there's one piece of the pie that was left out. I think that all of the Digivices that they put up there were great examples of really, really good sprite work, and there's a lot of Digivices that weren't included as well. Like a bunch of these sprites from games like and Vpets I really haven't even seen. But the one that's been left out, in my opinion, is the D3 Digivice from, you know, the D3 Digivice from Digimon 02. I loved that thing. I had one of those growing up. It's probably my favorite. It's probably my favorite sprite work, probably my favorite Digivice of all. And it looks like this. This is what it looked like. So it had like the D3 cast, and you had like Vmon, Hawkmon, all those guys. And you basically went on like adventure missions and stuff like that. So it wasn't a standard Digivice in the fact that you had to like, you know, feed your Digimon in the same way. It was more of like an adventure Digivice, but it was so cool. I loved the sprite work on this thing. I think that like Vmon in particular looked like the best it has in like the whole series on this one, and I have such a like nostalgia attachment to this specific Digivice. So I would say that that's like my sleeper pick. I wish that like if this one snuck in there, I think it could have got like probably second or third, because so many people like some of these sprites. And I feel like I really would like a remake of this thing. So if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments below. Pretty short video, but I did want to go over the results in this poll because I think it's really cool that, you know, the Digimon.net website is actually polling people to see how popular some of these are. Like I said, it'd be really cool to get like a Crossloader remake. It'd be cool to get more of the other Pendulum Sprites remakes and stuff like that. And I know that's like what Bandai's big on doing right now, like remaking things that are popular. We just got the Digimon O2 like movie. We got all the O2 sprites on, and the the dim cards released. So like they're going through and remaking a bunch of their old content, and I would really like to see some of it come back. Let me know if you agree, and other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace. I'll see you guys next time.